mind you telling the truth, but stop lying, nigga. Cut the lies out. 20 niggas, I ain't nothing. Knock it off.
Hey man, stay safe world. You already know what's going on. We gotta talk about this crazy situation with Wack 100 and Big U's nephew, Tiny Jaws, man. We gonna get right into it. There was a whole situation that occurred at the game show in LA at the Novo about a couple nights ago where Wack 100 was allegedly jumped by Big U's nephew. We're gonna get right into it and whether or not the footage leaked and everything about this situation. But before we do, man, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. We gonna run this up. So it's the battle of the old heads, man. It's some crazy shit that's been going on, in case you haven't noticed. But LA, it seems like the beefs are even crazier than usual, especially in the music scene, because of the gang ties and not even besides gang ties. It's like niggas be gang banging and their sets might not necessarily have beef, but then they have beef with each other on some individual shit, and then it ends up being a whole like neighborhood battle because of the whole shit being some music shits, which is like crazy. But basically, Wack 100, if you didn't know already, he's the manager of Blueface, The Game, and a whole bunch of other West Coast rappers really right now. Basically, he was at the game show, and if you didn't know already, there's this guy named Big U who's like a respected alleged Rolling 60 Crip member, like top member type shit, who was apparently cool with Nipsey and like niggas like that. And basically he like, I mean, I don't really know if his gang and the gang that allegedly Wack 100 is from really have beef like that, because they're from two separate areas. I think Wack 100 is somewhere from the valley out in that direction or some shit. But basically, like, I feel like it's kind of started just by talking shit and old heads talking shit on social media, which is crazy as fuck. But basically, social media and Clubhouse, you know, like Wack 100 is in every single controversy on the West Coast known to man, so it's not even too crazy to see why people don't like him and would be willing to beat him up, because he does a lot of shit. There's like countless stuff that this man does, like on top of the fact that he like went and said that he had an extra tape and was basically extorting Kim Kardashian for a sex tape, whether or not that's legal or not we won't get into, to hanging out with 6ix9ine while being an alleged gang member. Like, this man is a complete psycho. He just be doing whatever for clout. It doesn't matter what the fuck he's going into. He's always doing some crazy shit, and he's up and has beef with, I mean, a lot of people. But Tiny Jaws is basically a respected Rolling 60s Crip member allegedly, and they like got into it, and apparently Wack 100 got his ass kicked, got beat up and everything, to the point where like we're trying to figure out if there's footage or not. Wack 100 actually says that there is footage of the fight and that he wants to release it. But the crazy thing about this situation is Wack 100, like, he went out of his way and said that it was cap. He said that not Big U, he said that Tiny Jaws was basically capping about the whole situation. But then it was super weird because he said that he was capping, and then he backtracked and he was like, didn't you say there was like 20 people with you? Like, he literally was saying there was 20 of the other dudes against him. So I guess that's kind of his way, like, in the situation, from saying that this whole situation didn't happen, he didn't get jumped and he was unscathed, to him accusing Tiny Jaws of having 20 other dudes, shows that there definitely probably was an altercation. And if he's saying the 20 dudes card, you know, they're saying that he probably got jumped, and I wouldn't be surprised. But I can't say it's for bad reason, because Wack 100, out of all the people that I really see, I'm not saying that he deserves to get jumped, but he has, out of everyone that could possibly be like a person getting jumped, has probably the highest likelihood. If he goes outside, he'll definitely get jumped. Honestly, if you see what happened with like Draco the Ruler and that shit in LA, it's kind of surprising, and he's super lucky that something crazier didn't happen, man. And this was all at the Games concert. Imagine having a concert in LA and you're managing the dude having the concert, and then you get jumped at the own concert that you set up and put together, man. Like, that's just how did you even let these people in the fucking building? Like, it's your concert to run in. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's his own fault for not having better security. And maybe he didn't even know he had a problem with tiny draws. But whatever the case, there's apparently footage floating around, and if we get it, we got it, and we're gonna fucking release it and shit. But it's just crazy to see that this has gone to this, and these niggas are like goddamn over 30 for sure. I know Wack 100 is definitely goddamn pushing 50. So it's like it's just like, bruh, like there's people that are 20 years younger that are more mature than this. Like, it's one thing being a gangster and shit, but it's like, it's not like this is caused by Wack 100 being a gangster. Like, it's all because he just be talking so much on social media that it's like, this is the only, someone had to do it. Not saying that he needed to be beat up, but it's eventually you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. It's like you're on that 6ix9ine shit, but 6ix9ine, not that he knew how to move or was actually moving careful or anything like that, because he did have some fights and shit at the beginning, but then it's kind of like he kind of dissed people. Like, I feel like he dissed people more aggressively, like how Wack 100 was doing, and then it led up to him being in jail. He came out, and then he doesn't really diss as often, and when he does, it's like with one or two, couple people. Like, it's really not that many people. It's only like 2 people, really. It's not too many people. But Wack 100 is basically beefing. Like, he disses so many people that it's hard to keep track, and it's just not smart. Especially when you're only in one city. You're only in LA, bro. You manage all LA rappers. It's not like niggas listening to LA rappers in fucking like New York. So it's like you're literally like choosing your own outcomes at this point. So, man, let me know in the comments what you think. Like, you think that Wack 100 was actually getting jumped? Do you think it was a misunderstanding and no one got touched? Because afterwards he didn't look like he got too fucked up. But at the end of the day, you never really know, man. Especially too if he got jumped and said that it was with 20 people and shit. So I'm assuming something happened. But let me know in the comments what y'all think happened. Let me know what y'all think about this beef shit. Let me know if I got anything wrong. You already know what's going on, man.